Have you been back on the Freedom of the Seas Royal Caribbean ship since it's been amplified? It is just beautiful. Take a quick look at this open space at Splashaway Bay, very extended play area for young people, and it's just the beginning of what the Royal Caribbean amplification of the Freedom has to offer. I think we should talk about it, and we're going to take a view of all the public spaces in the ship and give you a sense of our experience on day 2 of our Freedom of the Seas cruise. Well, welcome back to the channel. I'm Terry with Next Wave Cruising, and we are on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas, one of their amplified ships, sailing now in the Caribbean. And as it has returned to service, the Freedom has offered some wonderful Caribbean and Bahamas itineraries, visits to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and a ship that really has something for everyone in your travel party. So come with me as I take a look around the ship today. And later on in the video, stay tuned, we'll talk about how we spent our perfect day at Coco Cay during this cruise on the Freedom. Now, as we take a look at the promenade, you can see all of your favorite shops, eateries, the shore excursion desk are all in place and ready and waiting for you to come and enjoy them. As we took a stroll down the promenade, it was really clear that Royal Caribbean's gone to a lot of effort to keep the ship just immaculately clean. It was being cleaned constantly while we were on board. There was plenty of room to spread out, and we were sailing at reduced capacity during the return to service. So we always felt like there was plenty of room to spread out, to look around, meet and greet people, but really have our own space as well. Now, as we come down the promenade, we're heading to one of my favorite elements that you'll find on Royal Caribbean ships somewhere along that promenade or esplanade, and that is a wonderful classic car and some incredible and super large stuffed animals. Those are favorites of the longtime chairman of Royal Caribbean Group, Richard Fain, who has left his mark on so many of these beautiful Royal Caribbean ships. And although he's retiring heading into 2022, his efforts and all of the work to grow this brand and to bring it back to service with just such wonderful opportunities for family travel is a real testament. So it's great to see something that Richard really enjoys in classic cars and those wild stuffed animals that really draw everyone's attention here on the promenade. And as we head down toward the front of the ship, you'll see that this amplified Freedom offers a really large version of the Sorrento restaurant. The soda filling machines are right outside. There's so much seating both along the promenade and inside the restaurant, and you can stop by there anytime to be able to take best advantage of everything that they have to offer, drinks and food as well. And when you're done at Sorrento's, you are right up near the front of the ship. And as we look around, you can just get a sense of how open this atrium area is and how many decks are looking down and enjoying the sights, the sounds, and the colors of the promenade. And you're just one level or 2 levels above the Royal Theater, which is a multi-level venue, and we will check that out as the shows come along. But just to give you a sense of where we are on the ship and just how easy it is to move around and to access everything that you might enjoy. And we found ourselves, in addition to walking outside on the open decks, taking a stroll up and down the promenade quite a number of times during our cruise on Freedom of the Seas. They have, again, all of your favorite shops, collection, handbags, and beautiful gift items. They also have some of your tried and true favorites like watches, purses, perfumes, liquor stores, alcohol sold duty-free, and of course the logoed Royal Caribbean shop as well. The food venues and entertainment venues are always a favorite. Here is the Bull and Bear, the pub, which is open till 1 a.m., has seating outside on the promenade and inside as well. And heading back down this way, you can see really just how spacious this all is, and sailing at reduced capacity, just how much room you really have to enjoy. We're passing by the stairway that heads right down to the casino, so that's very easy to access from the main inside promenade area. And there is Vintages, which is a very expanded wine venue. They have all kinds of wine, great seating inside and out, and you don't miss any of the action along the way. So another favorite stopping point somewhere in the day. And when you're done with the promenade, of course, there is just so much outside deck space. And these days, that is as important as ever when you're taking a cruise. One of the things that Royal Caribbean is certainly known for is the Flowrider. I am never tired of watching the talents and the balancing that the guests and the staff do, and then every once in a while, a wild wipeout. But everybody out there is having a great time, whether it's on the Flowrider or on these multi-level slides that are also part of the amplified Freedom of the Seas. And it's just beautiful, beautiful opportunity to spend time on your cruise. Now, as the evening approaches, the lights turn on, and you really get a sense of the beautiful color and Caribbean theme that Royal Caribbean has put into all of its decor as it redid the Freedom. We're back at Splash Away Bay. It's at this point covered up for the night, but the lights are there. You can see it while you're upstairs inside in some of the lounge areas looking out. And as you look out forward, you can see the main pool area, the large outdoor screen, and the decking that's even up above the pool deck. And as we take a walk along here on the walking and jogging trail that goes, or path that goes all the way around this deck of the ship, you can see the chase lounges are out. There are also day beds, and for reservation, cabanas that can have a cost attached to them. But if you don't need a cabana, you certainly have day bed and chase lounge access. And depending on capacity on a given week, Royal Caribbean is doing a really great job of having plenty of chairs out, but not overcrowding extra chairs. You can always find your own spot on the deck, whether you want the sun or whether you're looking for a little bit of shade. And it was just really delightful to be able to spend some time on those sunning areas, and then in some of the seating areas that are just all set up for small groups and larger groups of friends and travel parties to come together. And you can always find a cute little spot to sit down, whether you're having a treat to eat, something to drink, or just really relaxing while you're there on the ship. And here we are on day 2. We are at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, pulled right alongside another one of Royal Caribbean's ships. And so as we are thinking about getting ready to head out to Coco Cay, it's nice in the morning and to take a walk right around the walking and jogging trail and to see the sun coming up over the decks. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful part of a cruise on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas. Well, we're back and it's still day 2 on Freedom of the Seas, and we just finished a perfect day at Coco Cay.
It was absolutely fantastic. The water, you just walk right in it, and I'm really kind of a sissy when it comes into getting into cold water.
Really?
But yeah, well, just a little bit. I mean, I need to have like 85 is my minimum, and then I need a wetsuit if it gets any lower. So.
And you sure didn't need any of the above?
No, it was really beautiful.
We just walked right in.
Walk right through. It was wonderful.
There were so many chairs on the beach and so much room to move around and not feel crowded, even though there were 2 ships here today.
Yeah.
Freedom of the Seas, which we're on, and Adventure of the Seas, which came in from Nassau and was spending 2 days back to back. This was that ship's
their second
day
right.
in a row at Coco Cay, and they were enjoying it, but it didn't feel crowded at all.
Right.
We had a lot of room, and we did get floating mats. I think it was sort of a pain to have to come up with another $10, another a la carte item there, but
right.
We got our floating mats for $10 for the day.
I think it was worth the worst part of it was dragging them around in the sand, and then
right.
So, but we used them. We had some good time. We're trying to get some photographs out there and looking for fish. And
you took your underwater camera.
I took my underwater camera.
And everywhere you went, the fish swam
away.
away.
They went away, and I was
I'm not sure what that video is going to look like.
There's a rumor that there's some pieces of sunken ship down there, and every lifeguard kept telling me it was in the next spot. And I said,
Keep going. We're
I'm
paddling and
done.
we're paddling.
I think that's as
You think
elusive.
it's a myth?
Yeah, it's like the secret burger.
Maybe. And then we did have time after we did all our swimming and floating and trying to get some underwater camera work. We did get a chance to try the on-beach barbecue. So they have a couple of stations that you can stop by that are complimentary on the chill side of the island,
right,
where we were. And we tried the snack shack,
right,
and the chill grill, right?
Right.
They had to have names that all make sense like that. And so I had some tacos. I think you went with a burger, didn't you?
I went with a burger, and it was really very good. I love burgers, and I rarely have them unless I have them at home. But this was really good. I was very pleased with the burger that I had. Usually you get some little, shoe leather, but no, these were very good. So I was really pleased with that.
And maybe that was better. I'll say the tacos were okay. They weren't my favorites, but they certainly had a lot of fixings and salsas and extra condiments that you could use to dress them up,
right,
and really customize them. So it's come a long way in terms of variety of food. There were salads and the burgers and just all kinds of things available. So that was a lot of fun.
Right.
And over at the Snack Shack, then we did chicken sandwiches.
They had a great chicken sandwich over there. I thought it was very good, and I thought that the seagulls, they also
they seem to enjoy them.
They just lined up with they were all saying mine. But
we said no, ours. But that was fun. And then we found our way.
You have to guard your food there, because if you leave it, it's gone. So.
And we did see people who went in the water and left food on their little tray table by their chair, and the birds just descend on it. Yep. So that's certainly not the way to leave your lunch.
One would call the other ones over, and they would all just
They're not shy.
No.
They make themselves at home. So, and then we headed over to the Oasis Lagoon, which is a very large pool, mm-hmm, with some kind of infinity edge walk-in. There's also a pool bar and some sunken tables inside the pool for, right, people to sit in and around the bar. And that seemed to be a very popular spot.
That was very popular.
By the time we got there, it might have been 2 or 3 in the 2 o'clock, right, maybe in the, right, afternoon, and it was a pretty hopping place.
Yes, it was. Yep.
Harder to find a chair there because there were just so many people looking for shade.
Well, there were plenty of chairs, but I want a chair in the shade, and of course they were all taken. So.
Right. Who wouldn't? It was a, right, warm day.
So there were plenty of empty chairs.
So we stayed there a little while,
yeah,
but then for us it was time to come back on the ship, and now we have kind of cleaned back up and cooled off. We're upstairs in the Suite Lounge, yes, and the Suite Lounge on deck 14 is a really lovely place to spend some time. There's both this indoor section that we're enjoying now with the air conditioning, and, right, there's a beautiful deck right behind here outdoors.
Which I think we're going to probably do after dinner. Maybe we might stop, right, there.
So for those who are enjoying the suite life on a ship, then that's a really nice option to have the Suite Lounge and hors d'oeuvres, happy hour. Yep. So we've come up and had a little cocktail before dinner. Just cheers.
Trying to meet my quota. So.
You can do it. I'm sure you can do it. And I'd say so far the day feels like it's been a success. But dinner is still ahead. We're going to head over to Giovanni's kitchen for our specialty dining choice number 2. Last night was chops, which was great.
Excellent.
And tonight to Giovanni's, and we'll have to share some feedback after we enjoy that meal. But so far, it's a sweet life on a cruise ship. It's great to be back at sea.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's check in later and see how dinner was, and we'll take it from there.
See you later.
Well, come with us as we head along to Giovanni's Italian kitchen for our specialty dining. And I can say it is just a restaurant that is beautiful in its decor, casual, but really modern and comfortable, great menu, and spoiler alert, probably our favorite specialty dining of this trip. Really beautiful venue that served food that was sort of absolutely appropriate to this gorgeous restaurant, and the service was really excellent. There's the open pizza oven. You can watch as the chefs are preparing some of your food. There was plenty of room in both dining rooms to spread out and have your own space. And the food that they brought us was absolutely delicious. So you could take a peek at some of the things we ordered. And while you do that, I'm going to ask you, if you found some value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be aware every time we post a new video to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Subscribing is free, and we really look forward to bringing you more of our adventures as we are sailing in this resumption of sailing in 2021 and 2022. We've had a wonderful trip on the Freedom, highly recommend it. And when you and your group are ready to book your next family vacation, multi-generational vacation, or group, give us a call or reach out by phone or text, email or text. Our contact information is right below in the description to this video. We know Royal Caribbean. We sail Royal Caribbean often and know the folks there, and they are wonderful about helping supporting making your vacation absolutely the vacation of a lifetime, with memories that you will treasure for years to come. We're happy to find you the right kind of accommodations, maybe a suite on the Freedom of the Seas, but whatever stateroom accommodation you're looking for, the itinerary that you're looking for, the length of cruise, we can work with you to package all that up and make sure that it is the cruise that you are looking for, and we can help along the way. We're happy to do that. Look forward to hearing from you. And as you're thinking about Freedom of the Seas, sailing in the Bahamas, take a look at this next video, which is our perfect day at Coco Cay. In the upper right, you'll find that video. And in the bottom right, you can see a peek at the suite life that we enjoyed on Freedom of the Seas. Our suite escape was a 2-bedroom grand suite at the aft of the ship, and it was delightful. Make sure you check it out.